Hi, welcome back to a beautiful jungle. If you're new here, my name is Sharon. I am continuing today with the fall planting, October, and I'm doing direct sow, and I am doing some transplants as well. So I'm gonna start off with my green tower, not green tower, my green stock. I'm gonna start off with my green stock. In here I have compost. I am going to top off my green stock. I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer so you can see. I'm going to take this off. I think you'll be able to see a little better that way. That is just the reservoir that the water goes into. So the green stock has right here, it says soil to this top, fill soil to this top, like right here, up on top here, all the way up. You have to fill, and it has the arrow showing you all the way to the top. So these were refreshed over the summer, but you know, watering and soil settling and pulling plants out, the soil decreases. So I am going to top this off, and what I'm going to top it off with is compost. Let me get my gloves on. So I had taken off all of these tops over the summer, each layer, because I think every 2 to 3 years you take it off and you refresh the soil. So I did that this year. I took each layer off and I refreshed the soil. And these are some of my root crops that I started inside. This is I think golden Detroit. So the color that it is, it's not that red color, so I'm thinking it's the Detroit golden beets. The only issue I find with using peat pellets is that if you have multiple seeds, multiple plants that you're planting in here, they tend to shift, and so does the tags that I put in here. So that becomes kind of difficult. So I am going to pull out one of these, and I usually don't pull out the biggest plant. And I'm just going to sit it right there and cover it up. Now this looks redder than that other one. And I'm just dropping that's the fabric that comes on there, and I'm just dropping that down because I need to sleep and use the blower on here, just removing the webbing around it, that mesh around there. And the wonderful thing about the green stock is having it on the wheels and the spinner. You don't have to keep moving around and moving around. I'm just doing a little hole in there, and I'm just dropping it. I don't want to bury it too much because I want that bulb, that beet, to swell. And it also helps that if you have loose soil for root crops. Now I'm venturing into my tray that has watermelon radish, which also can be planted in your green stock. You see how deep that is? Yeah, you can plant carrots in here. Maybe one time we will try that and see how that works. So the next thing I'm going to plant out is peas. You guys, you were with me when I planted out some peas over by the fruit tree section, but I'm going to plant some more here. I have a lot of trellis this year, so I want to utilize those trellis and plant a lot of peas. And here I have eggplants that went bad and some tomatoes that were no good. Either they fell off or they had, you know, a hole in them and things like that, like eating up and whatnot. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to come back, I'm going to dig a hole, I'm going to bury those things. And this is the perfect time for you to do that and starting your compost also, so you'll be ready for when spring comes or summer. So let me show you what I'm going to, these. I want to plant some of these. These are new this year for me. The mammoth melting sugar peas. And let me put you down here so you can see. I was going to do some more of the golden peas that I did down there, but I don't have that with me. It's probably in another case. And I'm going to do some Oregon sugar pod and sugar bond and some Tom Thumb dwarf peas. What I want to do in this bed this year is I'm going to plant garlic in here, or either my onions I will plant in here. So let me get this done. It's kind of an awkward bed, but I'm going to try my best. I took the straw off and try to get it as close as possible. This root crop I'm going to plant are carrots. Look how pretty. Oh, so pretty. And this one and this one. So we have the regular orange and then we have the red. How pretty is that? That is gorgeous. I love this. So where I'm planting right here, because it's that deep. Not saying that my carrots are going to reach all the way down there, but that is Bloomingdale spinach. I cleared off as much, can you guys see? Sorry, I cleared off as much wood chips as I could, but there's still some more here. And this is the bed that had the cushaw melon in here, and pulled up as much roots as possible. So this whole bed I am going to sow, direct sow Bloomingdale spinach. Ooh, I'm trying not to put them too close so I won't have to do too much thinning out. There's a lot more vegetables, root vegetables that can be planted out, but this is what I'm planting this year for my fall garden. You have there is radish. I did the watermelon radish. I didn't do the small radish. You have parsnips, rutabaga, and there's also a plant. It's considered a root celery. I don't have any seeds, and I've never planted that before. Maybe next year I will plant it, or maybe in the fall, in the spring I will plant it out. But there are a lot of other, you can Google, look it up, go on one of your trusted websites that you purchase seeds from and put in root vegetables, and it's sure to come up. The list of different things that you can plant is going to come up, and you'll see what you enjoy planting as well, or what maybe try something new this year, because I'm constantly trying something new and I'm running on. so I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're returning, thank you so much for sticking around and seeing my channel grow and my growth in the garden. The garden is growing as well. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.